morning. How are we there? It is a Thursday morning. It's another beautiful day. So we are going to do a really good workout and hopefully you'll be feeling tip-top to face the sunshine, the blue sky and the warmth. So it really has been fantastic. So before we start, just make sure you have got some water available. Obviously, you're doing this in the beauty of your own home. So if you choose to stop and go and get some water at any time, you can. But if you do that, keep your feet moving. If you're feeling a little bit not too good today, now might be the day to do your exercise. So just be careful. If you're not feeling well, maybe just sit, watch it with a cup of tea. But otherwise, we shall get started. We're going to warm up. I tell you what I'm going to do is to check you can see all of me. I'm not sure you can see my head, which is possibly a good thing, but I want head and feet. Okay, here we are. So we're going to take those feet, hip width apart, and we're going to take a little walk on the spot. So we're just going to lift one foot, one knee at a time, and we're just going to start to just think about how we're feeling in this body. So nice long back, nice relaxed shoulders. We're going to take a little walk on the spot. We're going to take those feet out to the side, slightly wider than hip width apart. We're going to come back to hip width apart. That's good. Now, just take those feet a little bit wider. We're going to feel that really nice long spine, so that bottom in, that chest is lifted, and we're going to see if we can start with some little shoulder squeezes up, and we're going to breathe out. Just relax those shoulders down. Good morning if you've just joined us, and enjoy this session. I was saying we will need to stay hydrated, so we will need to keep drinking, whether it's not during the session, it'll be after the session, because it's lovely and warm today. And really relax those shoulders down. So I'm hoping you enjoyed the sunshine yesterday. The Tagg family enjoyed the sunshine. The Tagg family find the heat a bit too much. So most of the time spent running back inside. So I'm not sure it's good for us. But hey, let's just take those feet. Now this time we're going to warm up that lower back. So we want that length. We want that bottom in. And we're going to lift the rib cage out of the hips. We're going to lengthen through that spine. So remember, it's like everything. We're listening into your body. We're not doing as far as you think you should be. We're just listening to that lower back and just getting that bit of gentle movement. Beautiful, beautiful. So what else can we do to support this move? We can gently draw in these lower abdominals. Let's take those little toe taps forwards now. If we push that big toe down towards the floor, we start to get a bit of ankle warm up. That's good. Now let's see if we can just draw that toe up to the ceiling. So we're placing that heel down. Good. Let's go back, toes down. Brilliant. And then we're going to see if we can bring those toes up, heels down. So you're going to keep that really nice long spine. Okay, that's great. So strong core here. We're not leaning backwards or forwards, and we've got that chest lifted. Superb. Now let's just see if we can take those little taps out to the side and remember about pace. So my pace may be totally off your pace. You may want to go a little bit slower. You may want to go a bit faster. That's okay. We're just warming up and you go at your pace. Brilliant. Now bring it in. Let's see if we can take those little pedals. So if I show you from the side, we're just lifting one heel at a time and really getting a nice bit of ankle movement. Okay. You get lots of ankle stuff with me because I struggle with them a little bit. Hence the tape. Good stuff. All right, let's just think about these shoulders a little bit more. So we're going to walk on the spot again. Nice and light on those feet, nice and light on those feet. And then we're going to see if we can take that roll of the shoulders up to the ears and back down. Up to the ears and back down. Good. Really getting a nice bit of movement there. One more time. And then we're going to see if we can take these feet behind us. We're going to take a little bit of a squeeze. We're going to draw these lower abdominals in. So draw in as if you're doing up a tight pair of trousers. And we're going to keep that chest lifted. So we're actually starting to warm up the back muscles and the glutes here. Okay, so these muscles are probably getting quite a bit of workout in the garden at the moment. So we'll really try and warm them up nicely. Good. You can bring in a little bit of arm movement if you like. And then we're going to bring it back in. And we're just going to take that gentle movement of the feet. So while we're doing this, we're going to see if we can just start to push away. We're going to bring these arms in. So we're going to get these shoulders, upper back, arm muscles warmed up, and we're just gently pushing, bringing it in. Let's take one more, and then we're going to steady these feet. Now, when we do this, we're going to keep that bottom in, soften those knees a little bit, chest lifted. We're going to bring those hands underneath the chest. Now, roll those shoulders up to the ears and back down, and we're going to see if we can imagine those headlights on your hip bones. They're shining on that wall in front of you. Good. So as we're turning, we're not letting those beams of light move at all. Brilliant. I can see out of the window here, and I can just see the most beautiful blue skies. So it's all waiting for you when you finish this. I don't know if anyone's finding it maybe more challenging to stay in a bit of routine of doing stretching, maybe some strength work. I certainly am. So this class is a real bonus for me because it just reminds me what I haven't done and makes me do it. So thank you, everybody. Right, let's just see if we can take those taps out to the side. The chair is a tiny room. I just kicked the chair. So if you have got furniture and bits and pieces around you, just be very aware of where you need to be moving and try not to get carried away if we start doing this sort of movement. All right, we don't want any breakages today. Household items or bones. Okay, good, brilliant. We're all on the same page. Now, let's see if we can take some little knee lifts. So, we're just bringing one knee up in front. When we're doing our knee lifts, when we're doing any leg move, we're going to keep this strong core. So, these really deep muscles in the trunk are going to be working. Great stuff, guys. Now, bring it down. Let's see if we can just gently squeeze these heels behind us. Lovely. So we're feeling a bit warmer, a bit looser, hopefully. Let's just see if we can bring these feet down. Now, I'm going to just stand to the side so you can see. We're going to take a little step behind us. We're going to press the heel of that back foot to the floor. We're going to bring it up and in. So it's all very controlled, and we're going to do that 3 times on each leg. So it's a little bit of dynamic stretching, but very controlled. It's on the move. Good. So we're stretching out the muscles in the back of the lower leg. The calf muscles, Billy. Well done. I've got my studio manager just lying there, directing operations. He's meant to be in charge of the music, but he doesn't look like he's actually listening at all. Right. We're going to walk it up. We're going to get these arms moving a little bit more, and we're going to punch forwards. So let's see if we can punch down. Okay, we're going to punch forwards, and we're going to just see if we can reach up, not too high, just get those shoulders moving forwards, and then we're going to relax it down. Now, this point, I want you to walk on the spot. I'm going to bring the chair in, because if you are finding this troublesome, we can do all these things seated. So we're just going to walk on the spot. We're going to take a punch forwards. When we come to the main section, I want to occasionally get the chair out to show you what it looks like seated. But the main thing is that you sit slightly forwards in this firm chair hopefully not using the chair back, so you've got room to use your arms. Okay? Right, so we're walking out. We're going to take that punch again. We're going to punch up. Ooh, my warm-up's quite long. We're going to punch forwards. We're going to punch to the side. We're going to punch forwards. We're going to punch to the other side. Excellent. And then we're just going to take some little heel taps. Little heel taps. And then we're just going to slow it down. Remember to listen to your breathing. So at any point in this session, if that breathing comes so fast that you feel it's out of control, I want you to slow everything down. Keep your feet moving. Don't just stop. Just slow it down. Make the movements maybe a bit slower, a bit smaller. Okay, the hot weather affects everyone in different ways. So you may find that you find it a bit more tiring than normal. So we're just taking that little stretch for the back of the thigh. Nice long spine. And we're going to come all the way up. Now let's just see if we can open out this chest. Got quite a lot of work where we're opening out our chest today. So quite a lot of upper back work within the aerobic work. So now we're going to see if we can steady those feet, reach up nice and tall. Let's see if we can breathe in and breathe out. See if you can just touch those fingertips behind you. Let's try that one more time. Breathe in. And we're going to breathe out. Good work, guys. And then we're just going to gently walk it out. So while we're walking, we're going to swing these arms a little bit. Good. I've got a slight bend. Those elbows are going forwards and backwards. So remember, the arm brings in a harder workout. So if you want to work harder in this workout, really make some big arm movements. You can make some strong, faster movements. If you want to tone it down, take the arms out or make the movement smaller. All right, my friends, let's give ourselves a pat on the back for being together on a Thursday at 9 o'clock and then bring it in. Let's do the same on the other side. Excellent. And we're going to bring it in, and then we're just going to start walking it out. So, my friends, I am going to give us some music. We are going to do a walk on the spot for 2 minutes to get started. So we're going to start at a gentler pace. We are going to pick it up a little bit, and then we're going to work in minute blocks. So it'll be 50 seconds on. There'll be 10 minutes of recovery between each session, between each exercise. If you don't want to use that recovery and go straight from one to the other, that is fine. If you're finding it hard work, just start walking at any point. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to put some music on. She says, now we've got a little bit of music. I'm going to set the timer. We've been walking for about a minute, so I'm going to set it for a minute. Don't go away. I just got to find the right button on the timer. Okay. Timer's on. All right, so this is where we're going to get back into that main section. How are we doing? We okay? Good. So, nice and light on the feet. The faster we go, the harder it's going to be. We can slow it down. Brilliant. All right, so that's 30 seconds gone. And we've got a slightly different move to kick things off with. Kick. Okay. Thanks to Margaret, who pointed me in the direction of a really lovely exercise session. I thought, we'll do that. All right, so 10 seconds of our walking. So we're getting that heart rate, beating a little bit faster. Okay, we ready? We're going to do some little kicks. So we're not high kicking, okay? Just as you feel comfortable. Now we can take that opposite arm if we want to work a little bit harder And we can make it a little bit faster. Okay, if we're finding it a little bit too much, we just take some toe taps. All right. That's 30 seconds gone already. Excellent work. Now, we want that strong core. Don't lean back. So imagine that piece of thread in the top of the head. I'm just gently pulling you up and lifting you. All right. Now, if we're using our recovery, we're going to walk it out. We've got 10 seconds. So next, coming up, hamstring curl. Ready? Let's start. So, squeezing that heel towards the bottom. So what I'm going to show you in a seated position, you can't really see my feet, you're just going to tap behind. Tap. Okay? Standing. And just kick the chair again. We can add that little pulse of the arms to make it harder. So we're drawing those shoulder blades together. Or we can just use the legs. Fantastic. Whew, only 10 seconds to go. Oh no, 15. It's about doing the mathematics. The brain is slowing down the more I stay here. Good. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We got 10 seconds of walking as you recover it. Obviously, you can keep doing the hamstring curls. Now, feet hip width apart, squats. Glue those heels to the floor. Good. We didn't do these in the warm-up. So just go a little bit lower if you're feeling it. Good. Excellent. Now, those of us that are struggling with squats, we can just take that little hover from the chair, push into your heels. Good. If you can, go all the way up, control it back down. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to do that. If you want to make it harder, we can get a couple of dumbbells, put them on the thighs. Good. We can put them here. Great. Keep that chest lifted. If you're worried about balance, we can push those arms forwards. Excellent, guys. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Ha, ha, ha. This is looking really good. All right, next we've got side step. Step. So we're stepping with the outside of the foot. Now again, if we want to work harder, we can do it faster. We can make the steps bigger. Watch out for that standing lamp. Or we can just slow it down. Good. Keep stepping. In the chair. Step, step, step. Brilliant. Now, we can make some circles with the elbows. So, circle. So we're really getting some work for those shoulders and that upper back today, as well as a really good exercise for the heart and lungs, legs and arms. And walk it out. Okay, how are we doing? Brilliant. So this is a minute of walking again. So we can go faster. Doesn't have to be impact. I'm not running, I'm not lifting. Good. We can walk forwards for 4. We can work backwards for 4, but it depends on your space. On the spot. So if you want to work harder, get those arms moving. Oh, fantastic. Can you hear me banging the floorboards? We got one particular really bangy one that I'm trying to avoid. Makes me sound like Nelly the elephant. Good. 20 seconds to go, guys. So coming up next, we've got some strength with the calf muscles. So you might need something to hold on to. 4, 3, keep going, and slow it down. So I've got my support. Heel raise. Slowly down. Good. Heel raise. Now if I can, I'm going to lose the support. I'm going to work on my balance. Slowly down. So feet hip width apart, up, slowly down. Now remember, I need my support for this. If you want to make it harder, you can come down on one foot. So up on both, weight onto the other, and down. Look at me transferring that way. Good. I don't quite trust my ankles at the moment. Up and down. So I'm going to stick to both. Brilliant. So you'll feel those calf muscles working. Excellent. Lovely work. Last one, we're going to walk it out. So we got some side taps with the legs next. So it's not a step, it's a tap. So we're going to bend the knees slightly, tap, tap. Strong core. Good. See, still got that strong core. Good. Nice, strong, long spine. Now, we're going to see if we can add a little pec deck. We're going to go out and in, out and in, out. Now, if you don't like this, just use whatever you like with it. Good. So we're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Fantastic. Okay. Right, we've got 10 seconds of this. Good work, guys. 3, 2, 1. We're going to walk for that recovery. All right, so it's our cardiovascular backward lunge next. So we're taking those taps behind us. We can add that arm movement. Now, let's see if we can keep this strong core. Rather than leaning forwards, let's use this as a back muscle workout. So squeeze the glutes, squeeze that bottom muscle, draw the shoulder blades down the back towards your bottom. Good. Now we can take the arms out to make it a little bit easier. Great stuff. And the same way, seated, tap, tap. Good. So there's options for everyone. We can all do it. We can all do it. Brilliant. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. We're almost through the first section. Now, do I need to make the music a bit louder? That's the key question. I'm not sure from your point of view. Okay, press ups. Hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Elbows below the shoulders. Now, the further those feet are away from the wall, the more challenging it's going to be. We want that nose coming over the top. Good. Breathe out as we push away. Excellent work, guys. Good. So if you're finding that's a bit too strong, okay. Excellent. 10 seconds left of these press-ups. Keep that chin drawn to the back of the neck. Let's have a look at that press-up. Good. Relax those shoulders down. Perfect. Draw those shoulder blades down the back towards the bottom. Last one. And walk. So it's our recovery walk. Woohoo! What have we not done? No workout, complete without some knee lifts. So let's go back to that strong core. Now this is something else I got from Margaret's video. And I thought, oh yeah, right, we're going to just take these elbows. You can see my face. That's okay. Much better. Much better. Good. Now, keep that chest lifted, shoulders relaxed. We want to make it a little bit harder. We're just going to see if we can bring that rib cage towards the knee. It's not that, okay? We want to keep that chest lifted. A little bit of rotation. If that doesn't suit, because lots of us don't like twisting movements, we're going to add the bicep curl to make it harder. Or, we're going to take it in arms. 3, 2, 1. Walk it up. Step, step, step. Or we can slow it down. Okay, so it's 2 steps. You've got it. Now, we're going to see if we can add those arms to make it harder. If that is going to knock something over, all right, we're going to take that little rowing movement. Good. Push and a pull. Push and a pull. You're looking fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. And we can make it bigger if you've got the space and the inclination. All right. Okay. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Superb. We got 2 minutes of walking, guys. So in our 2 minutes of walking, you might need a little toilet break. You might need to get a bit of water. Keep your feet moving. For those of you that want to keep working, we can power walk. We can power walk forwards and backwards. We can power walk side to side. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to give it just a little bit more volume. I'm going to have a little drink. Okay, so this is fantastic. Now, this is your chance. If anyone wants a feedback, you can actually do the live chat. Mind you, by the time you've done it, we'll probably be finished. That would be me. Oh, I'm having technical problems at the moment. I thought I was doing really well, but it's all gone. Okay, so that's 1 minute gone. We're still walking. We're dancing. We're waiting for everyone to come back from the kitchen for their water. All right, keep moving at your pace. So the first one back is going to be the kick. So if we're sitting down, nice, strong, and we're just going to kick forwards, forwards, forwards. Oh, all right then, 30 seconds to go before we get on with our kicks. We got those 12 exercises again. How are you feeling? Could you work a bit harder? This is your chance. Do you need to tone it down a bit? Let's do it. So remember, you're the boss. I'm just making some suggestions. All right then. Are we ready for the kicks? 3, 2, 1, kick. Now, what we did last time is we had a little reach, okay? Now, if you prefer to work a little bit harder, we can add a press. Good. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. I'm not leaning backwards. Strong, strong here. Good. Or it can just look like this. All right. So find that level that works for you. Okay, you should be able to talk while you're doing this. Maybe not incessantly, like my very good self, but if someone asks you a question, you should be able to answer. All right. We've got 10 seconds of kicks. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. So we're always going back to this walk. And you can go back to this walk at any point. Great stuff. All right. Hamstring curl. So if we've got knees that don't like this, we can either do the kick again or we can take that step behind. Now let's add a bicep curl. We want to work a little bit harder. Good. Now if you're feeling very coordinated, we can curl, push, curl, push. I'm not hugely coordinated. I had to practice that for an hour yesterday, so let's just stay with one thing. Good. Now we can slow it down. We can make the movement smaller. You're the boss. Great work, guys. 5 seconds of these hamstring curls. And let's walk it out. So if you've had it with the exercises, just do some little walks on the spot. Okay? You've got it. Right, now we're coming back to the squats. We're going to do 2 sets of squats in this session. All right, so feet hip width apart. Let's make sure those knees are bending in line with that big toe. Down. Squeeze it up. Great stuff. Open out that chest. Squeeze up through those heels. Finish off the move. Sometimes we sort of do this business. Finish off that move with a squeeze of the glutes. Down. Now, if we want to make this harder, let's hover. 3, 2, 1, up. Hover. 3, 2, 1, up. Hover. 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Hover. 3, 2, 1, up. Keep that chest lifted. Last go. Up. One more for luck. Walk it out. Great stuff. Okay. Don't know about you, but I am glowing, as they say. Does a lady glow, perspire, or full-on sweat? I think it might be the latter. All right. So, what have we got next? Side steps. Side. So, we can take it at your pace. We can take it at your pace. Are we going to add those elbows? Good. That's it. We can actually make almost a window washing effect. You might be thinking, what on earth is she doing? It's just the side step. And if you want to add some arm movement, like a shoulder roll, or an elbow circle, or a full-on window wash, you can. But it's all about the side steps. Brilliant. Stepping to the outside of that foot, only as big a step as you feel comfortable. 3, 2, 1, walk it out. Great stuff, everybody. So what have we got next? Forwards. Walking. Actually, what we're going to do is walking on the spot, if you don't mind, with an upright row. Squeeze. Squeeze. So look at these strong elbows. We're going to keep the feet moving. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Okay. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Brilliant. Tummy in, bottom in. I fear getting harder and harder to keep my tummy and my bottom in. The longer this lockdown goes on. Oh, brilliant. And down. Good. So we're really giving this upper back some work while we walk it out. We can walk faster. We can walk slower. But we're really giving those upper butt muscles, upper back, that is, something to think about. Relax. Walk it out. All right. Heel raise. Work these calf muscles. Let's go. Got my support here. Up. Slowly down. So, what we sometimes do when we do this is we sort of do that. Okay? So if you feel your back and your belly sort of moving, try and keep them really still and really push off those heels. So we're coming up onto tiptoe. Good. You may find this really challenging. It's such a valuable exercise to keep us functionally moving. So to be able to walk, we need our calf muscles to be firing. Brilliant. Okay. And at this point, I'm looking out the window again. Still a beautiful blue sky. Still a lot of sunshine. What are we going to do with the rest of our day? Okay, hold it there. Let's walk it out. Now, we got those side taps again. So we're just going to lower that center of gravity a little bit. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Now, we can add those arms. Do you remember what we did before as well? If you want, we can open out that chest. So, a little bit like the upright row. Good. We're really getting a nice bit of stretch across the front of the body, and we're working the back of the body. So those of you who've been doing lots of digging, lots of gardening, you'll find, actually some of us have been doing loads of sewing, and well done to those of you who've made so many things for the NHS. Brilliant. But you'll have been using the front of that body. So we're using the back of that body, but we're tapping. Brilliant. Tap and walk it out. Great stuff, guys. So, only sort of 5 or 6 sessions, exercises to go. My eyesight's going. Let's go. Backward lunge. So, the basis of this is this little tap. Draw that tummy button in, squeeze that bottom. Good. Great stuff, guys. Now we can slow it down at any point. Good. So when we've done these exercises, we are going to stretch. We're going to bring that heart rate back down. So remember, I can see if you leave. So don't leave until you cool down. And believe me, the cool down is as important as this bit. Important or important? I actually have my coffee today, which is very unusual for me. Okay, let's walk it out. Are we okay? How's that breathing going? All right, good. Coming up, press ups. So we're going to work on the strength of these shoulders and these arms. Are we ready? Down. Good. So, not forgetting to breathe. How is that looking? Great. So we're not going to neglect our strength. Excellent. So we're just going to see if you need to stop and have a little rest. We can roll the shoulders. Super. Let's try that again. Press ups against the wall. Breathing out, breathing in. Try not to hold that breath. Good. Last 2. Last 1. And shake out those arms. So, normally now we'd be going into knee lift. What we're going to do, we're going to see if we can do those squats. Ready, down and up. Now, if the knee's been hurting, if it's been giving you any trouble, I want you to just do walking on the spot or do this movement where you're going to squeeze there. Otherwise, we can use that chair, tap and up. Good. Tap and up, or we can just hover without going down. Good. That's it, right, guys. Keep it up. You've got extra squats because I forgot to do them yesterday, okay? Sorry. Now, we can walk it out anytime. Brilliant. We can make them smaller. Okay, listening to that body. Small, we're still working these legs. And we're going to walk it out. Woo. So press ups and squats together. We're going to go into double side steps just to give these hip flexors a rest. Are we ready? Step, 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 step. Now if you prefer to do single, you can just do single, but if you can, we're going to take 2. Brilliant. Now let's see if we can add that push and a pull. So as we push forwards, we're keeping that strong core. As we squeeze those elbows backwards, we're keeping that strong core. Good, we can make it smaller, slower, bigger, faster, stronger. Superb, guys. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Just walk it out. Last little exercise coming up. Are we ready? Knee lifts. Good. We've got a bicep curl. We can chest press, or we can use that little elbow movement. Keeping that strong core. So draw that tummy button in towards the spine if we're doing this one. Or just focus on what you normally do. We can do it without any arm movement at all. Great work, guys. Keep drawing that tummy button in. We've got 20 seconds, and then we're going to walk it out. Good. 10 seconds to go. Some of you like to do this one rather than the elbows up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, walk it out, guys. Let's take a little walk forward. forwards. Let's take a little walk backwards. Let's take a little walk forwards. Well done. Brilliant. So, when you feel your heart rate coming back to a normalish level, that's the time to stop for a drink of water, really. It's best not to stop if it's going really fast straight away, unless you can drink on the move. I can't. Goes down my front. So just bring that heart rate down a little bit. Good. Okay. I'm sort of making myself feel a bit odd going forwards and back, so I'm going to stay here. I'm going to take these little taps out to the side. Great stuff, everybody. All right, so now have a sip of water if you want one. If you don't want one, let's start taking a little roll of these shoulders. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring that music down, or even off, even though it is Prince. Okay, what we're going to do now is just keep the feet gently moving. We're going to think about stretching out all those muscles we've worked. Okay, and this is the bit that I've been forgetting to do during this lockdown period. So it's almost as if it just sort of goes out of your consciousness. You mean to do it, and then you forget. And then the next day comes, you mean to do it, you forget. So do it now, don't run away. What we're going to do is press that heel to the floor. So this is our calf stretch. The nice thing about stretching is we tend to give you the minimum amount of time, but we can hold them for longer. And that's where you get some real benefit. But we want to make sure the muscles are warm before we really stretch them. So don't be tempted to stretch before a walk. Stretch at the end of it. Okay? And then we'll bring it up. You can do what we call mobilizing before a walk. So movement. So you might circle your ankles or do a little bit of heel-toe action. All right? Now, remember with this one, we want that heel and the big toe, imagine they're on a clock face. So the big toe's at 12 and the heel is at 6. We can increase the stretch by maybe leaning against a wall. All right? Good. Bring it up. And then we'll just move those feet again. So why do we always move our feet? These calf muscles, they'll act like a pump to get that blood back up to the heart. So the harder the heart is working, the more blood tends to pool in the lower limbs when we stop. So we need to help that blood come back up through the veins to the heart. All right, so this is why we get these calf muscles pumping or helping to pump that blood back up. Now, let's take a nice strong stance. Let's see if we can reach up. I've lost my hand, but it is there. I promise you. We're going to reach up. Good. And then we're going to walk it out. So let's do that again. Steady those feet. Nice long spine. We're going to reach up and we're going to bring it down. See if you can practice breathing out as you do this. So we're breathing out. Little knee bend as you come back down. Breathing out. And then we're going to bring it down. And we're going to take those little heel taps, nice and slow and controlled. So balance-wise, when we slow it down, this is when you might need a little bit of support. We're going to keep that long spine, draw that tummy button in. And this is the sort of thing you can practice without a warm-up. Balance, okay? Balance. Slow movement. What it means is that we have to really stabilize this so you've got something to move off. Okay, now let's see if we can stretch out the backs of those legs. So I've taken that one step in front. I'm going to push my bottom away from center and I'm hinging at the hips. So this leg is straight as you feel comfortable. We're not doing that. we're keeping that chest lifted and we're getting that brilliant stretch down the back of the thigh. Now I'm going to come all the way up and we're going to do the same on the other side. And just like you had double squats, you're going to be a victim of my own needs. We're going to do it again on each leg. So breathe out, bring it back up. We're going to do it again on each leg. Let me show you what it looks like seated. So this leg, we're going to sit forwards in the chair. We're going to just lift that chest towards the straight leg. So exactly the same, long back. Okay, come all the way up. Let's do the same on the other side. Fantastic. I want to know if Ellis Butch is watching today. I don't know if he is. He liked the Tai Chi gorilla banging. If he is, hello Ellis. I don't think he is. But anyway, he's our youngest viewer at 6. All right then, let's bring it back out. And we're going to walk it out. Good. So, hopefully, you're noticing that that breathing rate has started to slow down a little bit. We're going to take those shoulder rolls, just gently keep the feet moving. And this time, we're going to imagine that we're hugging a big ball. Now, draw this tummy button in, just tuck that bottom under, and we're just going to see if we can, hello.
When are you going to, I just want to know, what time are you going to end it?
We're almost done. You have to come and show yourself now. It sounds like some alien coming in. It's just Thomas coming in, finding out when we're done. So we're going to drop the chin to the chest. We're just going to push these hands away from center. And then we're going to just lift that chest. We're going to open up. Good. Apologies for the interruption. Yeah, we'll be done fairly soon. I'll let you know. Oh, bless him. He's allowing us to use his school time again. Overjoyed at us using his school time. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, let's stretch out the fronts of these legs. They did quite a lot of work there. So this is the one I'm really nervous about. We're going to lift one foot in front of us. We're going to hold onto the back of that trouser leg, trainer or front of the trainer. And then we're just going to see if we can lift the chest, gently push that hip forwards. We're going to get a little stretch down the front of that thigh. We're going to breathe out. Try and hold that nice long spine. And then we're going to release. Good. Okay, that side not too bad. Let's try the other side. So again, what we tend to do is we either lean forwards or we sort of take the leg out to the side. So see if you can keep everything in line. Tuck that bottom under. So squeeze those bottom muscles to make sure we're stretching out the front of that thigh. Good. Now, some of us will have struggled with that because of knee pain. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to stretch out those hip flexors just so you get some little stretch. So we've taken a strong step backwards. I've got the wall for support. I'm going to bend this knee slightly, and then I'm going to really lift my chest, look straight ahead, and I'm going to get a little stretch here. You can make it stronger, or you can bring that heel forwards to make it not so strong. Okay, let's try the same on the other side. So nice, strong step backwards. Bend of both knees slightly, lift the chest and gently push the hip you want to stretch forwards. Breathing out, and we'll bring it back up. Lovely. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Now, what we're going to do is reach over that shoulder. We're going to see if we can stretch out the shoulders and the triceps. So let's support this stretch. We're going to keep that chest nice and open. So I'm going to look out the window. I'm going to look out onto the horizon. It's okay. The sunshine has not disappeared. And then like we did earlier, we're going to breathe in and we're going to breathe out. So we're getting this stretch for those muscles here. This is a wonderful stretch for you gardeners, okay? And for you sewers and knitters, for everyone really. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to reach over that back, gently push that elbow towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Now we're going to breathe out, and we're going to lift that rib cage out of the hips. Good. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then let's just shake it out, my friends. Let's just shake it out. Super duper. So, have we forgotten any stretch? Chest. So we did quite a lot of stretch within our workout. So you may find this a bit easier than normal. We're going to take a nice strong stance. Now, watch out for these shoulders. Just relax them away from the ears. Open out this chest as if you're about to give me a hug. And then just bring it in. Now open again. Got the wall in my way. Now we're going to reach up, breathe in. We're going to breathe out, and we're going to bring those hands behind us. We're going to draw them away from the shoulders. Get that really nice stretch of those chest muscles. Good. Move those feet if you need to. And then we're going to release. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake out those legs. Okay. Shake out those feet. And we're going to find that really good position. So we've stretched out everything. We're going to just finish with some relaxed breathing. So I'm going to get you to feel very comfortable. If you need to sit down, you can do it seated. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a breath in, and we're going to take a breath out. And we're going to allow these arms to just flow. And focus on that breath out through the mouth. We're going to take a breath in. And then we're going to give those feet a shake. We're going to give those hands a shake. And bravo, bravo, Mexican wave. Well done. That was brilliant. Thank you very much. Really enjoyed that session with you today. And it helps me as much as it helps you. So I haven't got quite so many recorded sessions this week because I've had a problem with the camera on my laptop. But if there are some sessions, all the sessions we've done are either on the Ceredigion Active YouTube page or the Sarah Tagg YouTube page. So there's lots to choose from, and I will be putting new ones up as soon as we get the camera fixed. So from Tagg Towers, there's no Sam Tagg today. He's got used to me doing this now, I think. Goodbye. Enjoy your day. And mwah, we'll see you for a session next week. And I'm not sure which day yet, but I totally enjoyed being with you. Goodbye, friends. Now, this is where I have to just press the button and wave goodbye.